one of the people that actually knows that person. So there's nothing wrong with being friends, getting to know someone, and if it does so happen to lead to something else, it does. And you don't just have to be friends with one person, and that's the fucking joy of it. So for everyone that's out there that's fucking lonely, sitting there by themselves, Travis, and you're just going, God, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Well, you know what? Actually make a fucking friend. Go watch a movie. Go to fucking dinner. Put the cell phone down. Amen. Motherfuckers. Put it down.
Especially to the ladies.
Exactly. Conversate. And if you're sitting there taking a picture of your food, fucking kill yourself. Seriously. Why are you wanting to? I'm just saying. No need to Snapchat at dinner. It's going to be okay. You'll make it 15 fucking minutes.
Unless she's underneath the table. Then Snapchat the shit out of it.
Snapchat the fucking shit, because if not, we're not going to fucking believe you.
Right.
That's true. So, I'm just saying, that's one of the things, man. And it's psyops. It's psychological fucking warfare. That's all dating is. It's psyops. Half you motherfuckers are trained in it. And y'all are the lonely motherfuckers. I don't understand it. Y'all are lonely ass motherfuckers, and you're trained in it. You did it. You do it. It's like fucking hundreds of thousands of people in another country, but you can't do it to one girl back home. Holy shit. Just saying, somebody needs some sergeant's time. But but it's true though, man. It is. It's psyops, and there is nothing wrong with having friends, man. And I'm a weird one. When I first got married, I was one of those. I was one of those people that's like, oh man, I can't have single friends, especially girlfriends that are single and everything else, because it's wrong. It's bad. It was a horrible perspective to have. It really was. Some of your best friends that you'll make in this life are women. Okay, some of the best friends you'll make are male, and that goes for both sides of it, man. You can't be the jealous type, because if you're the jealous type, you're not being honest. Okay.
No, and that shit will fucking just mold your brain over and over and over again. Then you end up saying something smart ass, and then, well, there goes your fuck buddy out the window.
Yeah. Just be chill. That's all I'm saying, man. It's psychological warfare. Aries, that's something I know you know about. You're an 88 Mike. You live in the Berries. That's psyops all
day. My game has never really been much thinking. It was, like when I was in the Army, literally I could say anything and I'd still get it, And things have changed over the years. The one thing was like getting out of the Army. Or actually when I got out, I had just got back from Iraq, And it's like, it feels like everybody had moved on in their life because they did, I was the only one that was stuck still in 2007, and it was like 2009, And, what's worse than like even like saying like, oh, I'm not in the Army no more, like I flip burgers, or was even worse was being a musician. Like I was more trying to ask the questions because I was not waiting for that question. So what do you do? And it's like, I go to school, I'm a musician. That's the worst shit ever. And what's even worse is to say, oh, I'm a rapper. That's just, you try to stay away from that. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, man, you have a great point, though, because for a lot of us, for me, I joined, when I actually joined up, I was 17, and I was in the delayed entry program. And, as soon as I graduated, I left. And, it's the same thing when I came home. Everyone else was already in college, everything else, and here I was, 26, 27-year-old starting college. Don't even have an associate's yet, and they're like, what are you going to school for? And, of course, my dumb ass went to school for clinical psychology, right? Got a bachelor's in it. It's good shit. I love fucking with people. Practical uses for me outside of the VA, not much, because I seriously, as a therapist, guys, I am fucking horrible. I will sit there and just fuck with you nonstop. I don't even play tic-tac-toe. I just fuck with your head. It's fun. But nobody will pay me to do that. So, I mean, on degree field, yes, because I won't work for the VA. Because that's all they do, and I fucking hate that shit. I fuck with them right back. But, it's hard to say, hey, yeah, man, I'm a college student, and I'm 28 years old. Oh, you working on your bachelor's, your master's? No, man, I'm on my associates. Oh, it's not that good. It doesn't really work. It's like, whoa, you're 28, and you're just now getting an associate's degree? What, do you drop out? Meth lab? What do you do? Yeah. No, I mean, the thing. It is the whole thing, but sometimes you just, you got to embrace that and you just got to move on. But no, man, friends though, it works.
Aries had a good point though. It's about him being not really saying too much about being a musician, because all four of us, we do things that really attract people's attention. And you get those people that, you got your true friends, your true family, and then you got those people that just want to hang out for a brief period of time because they think that it may be a stepping stone for them to move up, in life and shit like that. I think it's, but then again, what we do keeps us so fucking busy. You know what I mean? So True. It's like, okay, we're not in the military anymore. A lot of the questions I get asked, what do you do for a living? So I'm retired military. I'm medically retired. I just kind of sit back, relax, and just kind of do things within the community. And I try to leave it there. The girl that I'm seeing now, I've known her since 2010. And, she knows me for me. It doesn't matter what I do nowadays. She's supportive and whatnot, just like, this morning when I was checking the ratings for yesterday's morning show, I sent them to her and, she's amazed. But at the same point in time, what does our jobs consist of right now? Would that also scare people away at the same point in time? Well, they may be too busy, or they're on a different level than I am with, people within the community and whatnot. And their jealousy may kick in because your attention is being pulled in so many different directions.
That's a great point, man. I'm glad you brought that up. But that's also a good thing, because one thing I've noticed is, even for me, from the very first business I started was before I got married. It's when Bailey and I first got together. We had our first son, Blake, and I knew I had to do something. I knew just bullshitting around wasn't going to cut it. And ever since then, hell, together we've had 10, 11 companies. We've done a shit ton. But you're right. I'm always busy. I'm always gone. And like I said, I always give my wife props, because I really don't think there's another woman that could handle not only the way I am, and as fucked up as I am, but my schedule. Because, right. I'm always gone. Hell, Thursday night, I was in Buckhead, and I was in Alabama, and I was just all over the place. And for those of you that don't know, like, Wednesday was my, Valentine's Day. That was also my youngest son's birthday. And hell, I didn't get home till like an hour before his bedtime. Didn't even get to celebrate his birthday. We actually are doing that this weekend. And, and then the very next morning I'm gone, I'm on the road, and then I'm back, but we do have crazy schedules. You gotta learn to cope with it. And it's better to bring that out too in the beginning, because if they can't cope with it, that's not the right person for you, man. You gotta have someone that's gonna match your grind, match your hustle, someone that can at the least cope with it.
Exactly.
Because if not, you're never gonna make it.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure you do, and I know, and I'm pretty sure Chris does too, is, especially with how busy we are, you have to make that time for your significant other, regardless if you're dating or you're married or whatnot. You gotta have that time. Working's a good thing. No one couple, I truly believe this, no one couple needs to be stuck up each other's ass 24/7. You lose communication, you lose things to talk about. Then the little nitpick bad habits kick in to where, things just start annoying each other. I lived this with my ex-wife. It was ridiculous. Even though I went to work during the day, we get 2 hour-and-a-half breaks during our day, depending on if we're working over 12 hours or not. But even when you get home, it's like the same thing over and over again. But if you take that time out to do something, even if it's, find something that you like to do for fun and go work at it.
Well, it's like,
create. What's up?
Well, I posted a video. You kind of hit it right on the nail. I posted a video today about, sharing what Will Smith was saying. He was talking with Jada, his wife, about.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah, I watched it.
Nobody can give you happiness. Nobody can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy with what you do, and even that, this goes for relationships too. Is like, you have to be happy with what you have and what you bring, and then you bring it to the table, and you share that happiness with your partner, and then you guys can share that together. But that other person is not responsible for making you happy. You know,
Right.
and that's kind
Very
of
true.
exactly what you're saying right there. It's just
Right on. All right,
Well,
we're gonna take
hang
a
on, country, real quick.
Okay.
Before we cue that, my bad, man. I should have given you that.
Good.
But no, I think we have to get one more in real quick. We're gonna do it really quick. And the one thing, and I love that. I was gonna try to interject at Rapture Country, and Aries jumped in, and I'm glad he did because he had a really great point.
Oh yeah.
But like Country was saying with making time. Okay, that's our fourth topic. It's a really short one, and that's called "Everything is Better with Bacon." Okay, everything is better with bacon. And for a lot of vets, that hits home because instantly you hear bacon and you're paying attention, you motherfuckers. But check it out, little things, text messages throughout the day. Okay, it's something my wife and I do. We text throughout the day, But you want to know how much dirty shit I can come up with bacon, bro? Let me give you an example of a text conversation. Now, this is random. An example I just came up with, right? Person 1, what do you like? Person 2, I like bacon. Oh, I like bacon too. I like how it feels rubbed on my skin. Don't you think meat is sexy? Boom, right there. We're not going to go any further. There may be children listening. And if there are, this is how you were made, fuckers. But either way, I'm just saying, the little things, they count. Country, you brought up a great point with that, and that's making time, everything else. And now we do have to take a minute to get to our sponsors, and when we come back, our very first topic is going to be terminal disease cells. And on that note,
here's the sponsors.
What up, this Aries Cobain of Redcon One Music Group, and you listening to the Dangerous Grounds Network. I mean, any place where I can say f*** is dope with me. I can say f***, right? Why y'all keep censoring when I say f***? Fuck it, and fuck your safe space. Let's get dangerous.
The Magic Vape Shop. Come on in to the most extreme vape shop in the USA. The Magic Man will slam and mix all your vaping needs at prices you can't beat. With all the vape gear at your fingertips, the Magic Man will provide you with all your desires. See us on the web at themagicvapeshop.com. Let's get vaping.
Yo, this is Jeff.
This is Mark.
I'm Mike.
I'm Greg. This is Mick.
We are Kings Hollow, and you're tuned into Dangerous Grounds Network.
Yeah. Run by Special Ops veterans, putting people in war zones to work and working where others fear to tread. Each one of our products is manufactured in current or post-conflict areas. Your purchases fund women's education, the mining efforts, and healing our veterans. High-quality products that make meaningful change for those less fortunate. What America will be for the world moving forward.
This is Sam from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. Hey, you want a freedom boner or what? Listen now.
What's up? This is AJ from Madison Rising, and you're listening to Dangerous Grounds Network. And we're going to put a little bit of freedom all up in you.
All right. We back. So, we hitting this pickup guide for veterans. And hopefully you freedom fighters out there, which if y'all don't know by now, I call civilians freedom fighters because they do so much for us, on the homestead. This is actually for y'all too, because dating a veteran can be just mind-blowing. Yes, we got skills, we've learned skills, and we've educated ourselves to instances where normal people, or civilians, freedom fighters, as I should say, would probably just wig the fuck out. Got to take it calm, take a deep breath, and, go through your points. And then we got some shit that would just make you drop your mouth and be like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I mean, it's like going through Bojangles. Say, I need 2 gallons of sweet tea. I only sell them in half gallons. Okay, give me 2 gallons worth. I only got half gallons. Bitch, give me 4. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is you want a large farva.
Yeah, something like that. Dude, that was the very first experience I had when I got home. I had a big welcome home party. I went to Bojangles to get sweet tea, and the chick at the drive-thru was just like, she was trying to convince me all they sold was half gallons. It's like, oh my God, you idiot. This is why you working at Bojangles. Do your math. It's simple.